time as it is. I said that in a Saruman voice. Anyway, welcome everyone to the stream. This time we are looking through another Minecraft Bedrock add-on called the Deep End. And we have its creator in the voice chat with us called Anthrax101. You might recognize them from the streams. And we also have Dim4 as per usual.
Good afternoon, people.
So I'm just booting up the world now. It's taking a while to load, but it seems like it's getting there. And then I believe Anthrax is also going to try and join me in multiplayer so they can properly show me around the place. Okay, well it looks like the world's loaded. So I'll switch over the screens. I still haven't received a friend request.
Are you on like a Windows computer? If you press Windows G, it should open up the game bar, and I think you should be able to see friend requests from there.
Oh yeah, here we are. Cool. I never knew this thing was actually useful. Cool. I've accepted your friend request.
The one time ever.
I think most people forget it even exists.
It's just one of those extra things that's like another game overlay that you have to worry about, and it's like, really? You know?
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully the world is showing up now. Anyone in chat, if anything's wrong with our like mic volumes or if you can't see what's there, just let me know. Cool. Alright, you're here. Our skins aren't working for some reason.
Are they? Yeah, you're wearing one of the default skins. How am I looking right now? Hopefully not too bad.
You're looking like
you gotta buy some mine coins.
True. Can I? Local platform skin.
What do I look like now?
Okay, now you look like.
I do look like a funny little man.
I might see if I can.
Skin for a school project.
Where are the skins? I'm so not used to Bedrock Edition.
There. Oh no, that's emotes. Oh no.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Yes, it's your in-game working properly.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hopefully, this will. What is the most recent one? Soul Cam skin or New Cam? I think it's this one.
Who knows? That looks right.
Yeah, I think this might be the new one. Okay, cool. That worked. Woohoo, I love Bedrock Edition. Okay, what do we do first?
We got the locator bar.
It's another school project thing. Here we go. Am I the little Amish man again?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Very good. Alright, this is not the skin I actually use, but custom skins don't appear to be working. So, the Deep End kind of it expands slightly into each dimension, very slightly into the Nether and the Overworld, but still things that are worth checking out. Have you enabled cheats in this world?
I have. Yep, made sure to do that.
Okay. If you give me OP, I can probably just locate the structure. There is only one structure in the Overworld as of right now.
Cool. You do have OP now.
See.
I love the epic username.
XX.
Thank you. Yeah, something I made when I was very young, and I stay close. It stays close to my heart today.
Yeah, I mean it's not as bad as my original email address, where I coined the term e-boy before everyone else coined it.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, you did.
So you're the one who did this.
Yeah, you're responsible.
Well, my Club Penguin account was called eBoy1, and I made that in like 2008, and now eBoy has a completely different meaning that I did not intend for it to have. Cool. All right, take me to your structure.
Just teleport. Yeah, just teleport in there.
Hold on. This is a smaller one. Maybe I can find a bigger one real quick. This doesn't take too long ever.
Interesting.
Oh yes. So the structure that I have in the Overworld basically acts as a. It's basically foreshadowing for the end dimension, because
Nice.
the survival player really doesn't have all that much that really like links to the end.
Agreed.
Wow, this one's even worse than the other one. Yeah, I'll admit there is some jank with how jigsaw structures work. they work beautifully in Java Edition, but in Bedrock Edition, still some things to iron out by the devs. But regardless,
Shock and surprise.
You could probably just teleport
So-
me there so I can see it in the meantime while you look for a bigger one.
Yeah. Why don't you explore this part, and you can actually pick up some of the blocks. They should be in the creative inventory.
Hmm.
Yes, they are.
Is there like archaeology and stuff around here? Because
There's archaeology in this pack, but for now there is only the two types of blocks, and the well, if you look around, you'll find it.
Hmm. But like, is there
And then
any
let me know,
structure?
and then I'll tell you. In the structure themselves, no.
Okay, cool.
They house Endermen that have different behaviors than usual.
Okay. I'll take a look around in
Just gonna get
survival
me
and
anything there.
give me stuff as I need it. So different sort of end stone we got here, unless this is like the texture pack stuff. Let's see. Inner stone.
In a stone.
What's that like a what's it called? Like legally distinct
Sounds like a
end
British
stone?
person trying to stay and stoned.
The idea is that this structure has somehow come into being. When the player finds it, they, at least
Proper
how I've hoped it to be, is
That's
that
a
they
proper
come
block.
across it and they're,
Oh.
they don't really understand where the blocks are coming from. Sort of like Prismarine, how it doesn't yet have an in-game explanation. But you do have some idea that it's strange, because, it's still purple and it's still this weird off-white color. But then the real story happens at the actual, it's the center of the structure itself. Let me know when you find it, but it should be around where you are.
So you're going with like
Man, I'm not getting the best pulse here.
the
My-
interpretation that like the player names all of the blocks, and when they first encounter them, they're not quite sure what to call them.
Yeah.
The entirety of the deep end is, I designed it around the assumption that the player is playing Minecraft for the first time in survival, and so they're still like discovering things. You know how the ruined portal requires you to, do a little bit of your own. You got to think for yourself a little bit with it, but it does show you that there's like something going on that's, deeper. You got to look in the chest. You got to see what's in there.
Maybe.
You pick up this new stone, netherrack. It's, it hints at something greater. I wanted to do that with this structure.
Okay, interesting.
17.
I like the architecture.
I'm
as well.
so
Everything
sorry
looks
for the
like
delay.
slightly crooked.
Yeah, so I actually I appreciate that. I typed a bit about this in MCIA Discord, but basically the main inspiration for the architecture that's in the deep end, a lot of structures have yet to be fully implemented. So unfortunately, there's not so much that naturally generates as of now. But the architecture of Dr. Seuss, I took a lot of inspiration from that.
Oh
for
yeah,
this
that'll be
project,
great.
because you already sort of have that with the end cities. You've got this sort of gravity-defying architecture.
Yeah, although that seems more reminiscent of like vaguely Oriental and also like a little bit of Escher. The optical illusion
Yeah.
things. Yeah, it kind of reminds you of that. Although,
The optical illusion man.
well, I'm pretty sure like he or at least one of his friends was a mathematician, and they like collaborated on stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna teleport you now so you can get a better sense of what this place looks like.
Yep, sounds.
Sorry for the delay there.
That's all good. I had stuff to look at. Oh, in the meantime, got a bit more variety here. Got some small little.
It's like
things here.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Oh,
That's
true.
what I was thinking.
True. Is there anything in?
So basically this structure only spawns in more extreme biomes.
Okay.
At least that's how I've hoped for it to be. The deep end itself has sort of it makes use of the fact that the end itself is like a radial dimension, which in of itself is something that you can either agree with the decision to make that happen or not. But the fact of the matter is, it's like that as of now.
If nothing else,
Um,
it could be inspiration.
yeah. But you have to get to like the end cities and stuff. You have to go like further out into the world, and I've always liked that idea. In Bedrock, fun fact, you can only spawn in the plains biome, so it takes some work to like get to more extreme biomes like the Mesa Bryce and whatnot.
Oh, I think
And
these bricks are like insta-mineable.
At least that
Are
one
they?
is.
I'm very sorry about that.
That's I mean, the main thing I'm trying to get out of here is the
Was the-
experience. It doesn't need to be
are
like
all of
super
them?
polished.
yeah. And here you go. Now I can start telling you about this. So you're in survival mode, right?
Uh-huh. So it looks like they've got ender pearls in here instead of eyes of ender.
Yeah. I guess you can look around this, and I'll explain it as you go. But
I
what we
wonder if
have
these
here
are
is the
insta-mineable. Oh, they are. Aha, I knew
those
it
are
was an ender
insurmountable.
pearl.
Yeah, those are meant to be.
That's cool.
So basically, this is the part of the structure where the player is supposed to realize, like, oh yeah, something is like this isn't just like weird rocks that I've never seen
Okay.
before. If you can see, the inside of the portal is it's glowing. Why don't you peel off the carpet there?
Oh, right.
So I don't know if this. You should be able to just get this block as well. That is star glass.
Star glass. Yeah, it does kind of look like the in portal texture.
Yep, that has more. That block has more significance
Oops.
later on. Um, but
Yeah. So it looks like there's just obsidian below this. If my
Is the obsidian insurmountable?
oh yeah, yep,
nope, it's
No.
just regular.
it is not
obsidian.
insurmountable.
I might just turn my brightness up because
So-
I have a suspect that it's on moody.
Another thing I wanted to do at the deep end is remove some of the I don't know, sort of bottlenecks that happen. Like for example, you're forced to kill blazes in another fortress. You're forced to go to the strongholds.
Mm-hmm.
The feature isn't implemented just yet, but eventually players will be able to make their own functional end portal. Maybe not working in the same exact manner as the stronghold ones, but using these blocks. But there's something else you can do with this frame. So right-click that with your open hand.
Oh, open hand. Ooh, it puffed a bit.
Okay. So this is something of a respawn block.
Okay.
Now that you're in survival mode, you might get the chance to test it out. But
Yeah, but it looks that
I
stray
don't know.
coming towards me.
You're pretty strong. Why don't you go fight that stray over there, huh?
All right, sure, let's go.
Test your metal.
Oh god, there's more of them.
You're doing much better than I thought. I should summon in a warden.
Are they supposed to be like powered up? Because there's quite a lot with
There you go.
Oh,
you
so
got
it spawns you
teleported
just
whenever
before you die. That makes sense.
Yeah, the idea here is that it uses an ender pearl in this frame that teleports you when you are below like a quarter of your health. So when you're in
Okay.
real danger, it'll teleport you back here. It'll use up the ender pearl. And
Does it have a range?
the real importance of this block is that you can also use it in the end dimension. So this is sort of the end respawn mechanic.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm guessing it would also work
And-
when you're in the void, eh? If you fall into the void.
Yeah, yeah. As long as you don't like take all the damage in like one. I think if you were to get hit by a warden, it wouldn't act fast enough. But
Yeah.
if you manage to get right there, you'll survive. And if as long as you're in the same dimension, in fact, even if you're outside of the dimension, it will still like teleport you.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so thanks for bearing with me on that, and sorry about
As
yapping too much. There's a lot of stuff that it's designed to be experienced within a long-term survival game.
Yeah, I
But,
can't exactly do
okay.
that within a stream, but I'll definitely be thinking about like the implications, even if I can't like truly experience in a long-term survival world.
I appreciate that. Now okay, it's time to go to a stronghold. That's where the next stuff is going to be in for the overworld.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm just ice skating, so teleport me whenever you're ready.
Yep. So, out of sheer curiosity, I can't seem to remember this, but did you ever on stream like talk about the significance of the vanilla end portal room? It's like the design. Oh,
In what way?
hold
Like
on.
we've talked about the stronghold in general.
I'm gonna.
Talked about it quite a lot.
Yeah.
You know what? You should probably. Let me hand you something.
Thank
Here.
you, thank you. I just lost all my stuff, so I need
Actually,
to return. Keep it.
You know, you're not gonna do too well now that Endermite's out. Do you want me to
Oh.
take care of him?
Yes.
beat him with a
Omnigani
shovel.
said you should
Alright.
turn on vibrant visuals by the
Here,
way.
you know what?
Oh.
Oh yeah, if you haven't done that already, you should test that out.
Where do I do that? Is it on video settings?
Yes, it's in video settings. If it's not able to be toggled, hold on. Let me look at your stream. Go to the top of video settings. Okay, so you don't have in-game graphics switching on. I mean, it certainly makes the Deep Ends experience a lot better. If you just like quickly like leave the world, go into video settings on the menu, you can change it to
Oh, I
vibrant
see.
visuals.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I'm sorry I'm
Omnigani,
making you
for
guys
pointing that out.
jump through all these hoops for this.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's all good.
These things usually happen as we go along. Okay, where is the vibrant visuals?
Should be at the top. And you're going to
Oh,
go into
yep.
graphics mode,
Gotcha.
vibrant visuals, and whatever works, whatever you think your device would do well on.
Okay, well I'll try this, and if it's too laggy, then I can always change it back.
Oh, I like how
Shouldn't
the
be- it
panorama
shouldn't be too
changes
bad.
with vibrant visuals. That's funny.
I believe it's like the exact same like camera placement as well, which is interesting.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
I need to.
I put some. I think I put a torch on the spawner, so those those silverfish shouldn't give you too much trouble.
We're gonna
Alright.
get
But
to
there's-
super funny
real
end
quick.
flash.
Oh yeah, true. The end
There's
flash.
There's something really interesting about the vanilla stronghold that I don't know if it might have been brought up on stream, but I'm not sure. But I realized it on my own, and then I thought, is that just something that I'm taking from the back of my mind that I saw on an MCIA stream? Anyway, come down here.
All right, hold on.
You
I'm
can come
just
check it out.
giving myself
Just grabbing a
some
bunch
stuff.
of stuff.
Let me give you this thing.
And I also need to turn keep inventory on,
Oh, yes.
so I don't die. I've
And
already
set your
got
spawn.
a sword, so all good.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and set my spawn.
Crap.
That's a very good point.
Mm-hmm.
I also need to give myself a bunch of cobblestone. There we are. And I can just.
Put it in
You know,
your crafting window.
I can't say I'm too disappointed about the fact that custom skins don't seem to work right now.
Oh, they're working now. I can see them fine. This is kind of blurry.
Oh no, I made this on the character creator. Anyways, okay. So the silverfish spawner. Why do they want silverfish there? Okay. Hear me out on this. Eventually there's going to be a structure in the deep end that's based on this mechanic, but the lava placement throughout the room is very particular. We have it right underneath the end portal, and then we have it on these two parts right here. And right in front of the portal, we have the silverfish spawner.
Yep.
Now, you mentioned this in a video. I think the name for it was Quasi-Lore, and forgive me if I'm getting this wrong, but
That's
like,
correct.
stuff that can only be like inferred
Yeah.
from stuff like blocks and stuff. So, silverfish they don't spawn naturally in every biome, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird that we have, dungeons and stuff that can spawn mobs that have some sort of purpose to them to some extent. Maybe it's like guarding loot, or defending a fortress. But here we have the silverfish, and all they do is like break stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what you see, if you were to actually, mess up in here really badly, and the whole room floods with silverfish, I'll probably best to spare you the trouble of having to do all that. but what ends up happening is you get this lava that just pours out, right?
Oh, so you
And
think it's supposed
what
to
it
be
ends
like
up
a
doing-
safety mechanism where, like, if
That's
someone tries to
right.
enter, the silverfish spawn and then people can't get through.
That's kind of okay. You've definitely. I'm sure you guys have had your fill of Echoing Void from Minecraft Dungeons, right?
Yeah.
The one interesting thing about the end portal mechanic is that mobs can come out of it.
Hmm.
There are mobs that are able to emerge from this place. So my thought was, they're not trying to prevent people from entering. They're trying to prevent things from leaving.
Ah, that makes sense.
I see.
That was just something that I am
That's a
probably
cool
going to have
flip
to
on
do
the
something
head.
with later on. Oh, you know what? Okay, before we go to the
It's like a
ends
dead
dimension,
switch.
there is... Yeah, it's kind of funny because it's, you know, they really are just like throwing out the baby with the bathwater because like everything in here is infested with silverfish. They just let it all go to, you know, go to ashes, I guess. The whole structure comes crumbling down. Anyway,
To the
go to the
nether.
nether real quick. Let's see. Now, this shouldn't take as long as before. We just need to locate.
Lava's looking kind of different.
Please, please,
The
please.
vibrant visuals. Well, assuming does
Yes.
the vibrant visuals only like applied to your specific things, or
No, I mean it should apply in by default. There is some effect that it has on the game in general,
okay, yeah, I can see some of it.
so you should be seeing a good amount of that now. Do I have it turned on? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, so let me teleport you over here. You are going to be in a bastion, so prepare yourself.
Yeah, I got full netherite armor, so I should be fine.
And I'll just drop you the item that you need. You should be able to see it pretty easily, but why don't you look down there?
Ah, yeah, I think there's some
Shall I-
suspicious gravel down there, eh?
That's right. Should I place down a slime block for you?
Ah, yes, please. My preferred method of.
Apparently, the live stream loves the bitrate of
They love
of
the what?
nether. the
wait,
bitrate
I
of the
forgot
nether is
to, I
great.
forgot to get gold armor.
Oh, no.
Oh wow!
Can you just casually
Uh,
kill the piglins for me?
Yeah, get out of here.
Oh wow!
Oh,
That's alright. I'm just gonna give myself a gold boots. I should be fine now, unless there are any brutes around. Oh,
yeah, let me take care of this guy right here.
Strider coin.
Outta
Oh
here.
my gosh!
Wait, why are you still hitting me? I have gold boots on. Why do you still?
Oh, we're behind you.
Thank you.
These guys really don't let up. All right, hopefully you get something cool in that one.
Alright, let's see. Blaze rod by the looks of it.
Must be something good. Blaze rod.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So there should be other pieces of suspicious gravel, but basically the idea here is that this is another thing that, you know, breaks some of the bottlenecks that you have to go through.
Stone brick.
You get in these little, you know, treasure pockets. You get these references to the stronghold in the overworld, as well as anything between blaze powder to an eye of ender.
Yeah,
It's
well, I got
another
a
way
blaze
to,
rod.
you know, prevent players from having to do something just one specific way every single time. But that's about it. You get like ender pearls, blaze rods. Just another thing you encounter in your survival experience. So if you're willing to clear out the bastion, you can see some other interesting foreshadowing.
Okay,
Alright,
so it doesn't
hopefully
seem
we
like
get-
there was a lot, so I'm guessing it's just supposed to be sort of like a clue and not necessarily something you're supposed to depend on?
Well, yeah, not necessarily. There will be other structures that come that have more loot in terms of getting to the end, but for there it's just an alternate source of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Now
I'm just got to get back to the stronghold, so I'll
it's
just quickly die. That didn't kill me. That
Oh,
creeper
yeah, that's
explosion
right.
didn't kill me.
Yeah.
can I
Because
kill
you're
you with a
like
mace? Is
normal.
that okay?
Yeah,
Would
that's
you be okay
fine.
with that?
Oh, it looks like the skeleton's already getting me, so you're gonna have to be quick. Okay, nice, good job.
It's very quick.
Cool. All right, now
This
we're
has
back at
been
the
fun.
stronghold.
All right. Let's hop in the end dimension. This is where stuff gets a lot denser, and I forced to yap even more.
Nice. Woo.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, the same
first
reaction,
immediate
yeah.
thing is an end stone retexture, just to make it look more cratery.
Oh yeah, I could see it in the thing.
How much can you see now?
I gave myself
The
Elytra
Ender
'cause I'm a
Dragon
dirty
name tag
cheater.
has been
Oh
retextured.
yeah. Looks a bit more. Looks holy.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit more
Um,
square with the craters.
I wonder what we should start out with. Let's. I should probably just show you the small stuff that's in the Ender Dragon fight.
Mhm.
It's really not that much, but here, I'll teleport you up here. Oh no, you can come here. Wow.
Yeah, if there's any parts of this
fly.
that you don't want me to use Elytra for, then I'll just take it off.
No. I mean, I appreciate the offer, but I designed the deep end with the Elytra in mind,
Okay,
knowing that
should be fine then.
it hasn't been very kind in terms of making transportation fun. Yeah, why don't you go alight on one of the end crystals, and you'll see that the bedrock has been retextured. I
Okay.
made that a standalone pack after implementing that into the deep end, but and
And there's the end
the
flash.
crystals look slightly different. Oh yeah, that's right.
Flash.
Yeah, it's hard to
The
tell
new
how
hot
much
thing.
of this is because of vibrant visuals and how much is you're doing, because like, I haven't ever played with vibrant visuals.
So there is
Yeah,
a
I
new
get-
skybox that I, implemented on my own terms. There's new fog settings as well.
What?
Ah, looks like you found out what's up with the crystals.
Yeah, it
That's
looks like you
the
can't
most
shoot
important
them.
part of the end fight. No, you can.
Well,
You're seeing what's going on, right?
Oh, they're damaging the Ender Dragon.
They damage the Ender Dragon directly, but also, if you hit them, you'll notice that there's a bit of a delay. Here.
Well, it looks like they just healed them.
They do still heal it, but the big change to Ender Crystals is that they now flash at you before they explode. So there's no foreshadowing. So they now emit the creeper sound, and they do this little animation.
I didn't even look at it. Oh my god.
You definitely looked them straight in the eye. That's
Fine. Okay. So what were you saying about the Ender Dragon?
The Ender Dragon doesn't have much. I don't think I changed much at all with it. But the Ender Crystals are the main thing. They now don't explode instantly when you hit them. I'll teleport you up here. Here we are.
You're right. They don't immediately explode.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's kind of
finding
weird
it
that, like, there really is no indication that they're gonna explode at you. So this gives them a little hiss to remind them of the creeper.
nice.
Their instincts kick in. Their caveman instincts.
That makes
Anyway.
sense.
neuron
So
So
activation.
you can only harm them. You can only destroy them by. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. You can only destroy them by melee weapons and not by shooting. Shooting just hurts the dragon.
No, you can destroy them with ranged weapons. Did they not work for you?
Doesn't look like it.
I think. Let me just. No, they
What?
seem
Why
to work.
did my Elytra stop working? What the hell? Okay, sorry. All right. I'll try shooting another one with a bow and seeing what happens.
Oh no,
No,
Yeah,
if you don't
the
die
dragon just
for
loves
the
to rake my
third
stuff.
time.
it is very ruthless, isn't it?
Yeah. Oops.
Doesn't
actually
help
got
that it
set
can
on
like phase
fire.
through blocks.
Got no
Should I
root.
teleport you up here again?
I've got. Well, I thought I had Elytra, but it seems like it's broken already. Do they really not last that long?
Oh,
Or
Um,
can the dragon break your Elytra or
see.
something?
Oh, you've been using fireworks, haven't you?
Yeah.
Ah,
This is one of
I
your
should probably
things,
bring
isn't
up the fact that I made it so that fireworks slightly damage your elytra.
kind of
Because
like the
elytra, of course,
experimental settings.
are based on
Bit
on
more
beetle
than
wings.
slightly.
Very fragile, very fragile. That's another little change to the deep end.
Okay, that
I'm
makes
in
sense.
the elytra hating business personally.
Okay, so how
But
much did
I
that destroy? Oh,
did
by
have
a
to
significant amount. So it seems like you can only use about 10 fireworks before it gives up on you.
Yeah,
That's brutal.
there are other methods. There are other methods of elytra boosting. In fact, things that I've implemented in the game. I probably should have shown you in the overworld, but want to go? Oh my god! I nearly got hit by that fireball.
Okay, so they do get destroyed. I guess I just didn't see them happening at the time since there was a delay.
So this is not the greatest opportunity to show off these two new items, but I might as well since they're available pretty much from the overworld. But there are these two items that are very closely linked to those things over there, which are probably going to be explained next. But actually, you know what? Why don't we kill two birds with one stone here?
Sure.
Let's go over here. So right now in the vanilla game, you can only really get to the outer end islands by killing the dragon and then having one of these portals spawning. If you don't want to like bridge all the way over.
Yep.
These are the vacuous waves. They're made out of this fragile material called vacuoflux.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like concentrated evil magic or something. I don't know, but
Concentrated evil
basically,
magic or something.
it has links to the sort of in between place that Endermen go. But these waves essentially comprise the in between the central island and the outer islands.
So if you don't
It
want to kill the
presents an
dragon, you could do a
alternative method.
really risky parkour instead.
Yep. If you want to get to the overworld and you don't want to kill the dragon for whatever reason, maybe just for the challenge, you have this sort of parkour challenge that naturally generates for you.
Interesting.
And here, while we're at it, I'll give you this. And when you're falling off, if you ever fall off, oh my god, flew a long way to get you.
Damn, must really hate me.
If you ever fall off the blocks, just
He does.
use that, and you'll find out what it does. Or you could just use it now, anyways.
I hit the
Oh,
ground too
it
hard.
kills
So I'm
you.
guessing it does damage. Like an ender pearl.
It does. Okay, so basically the dislocator, what it does is it randomly teleports you to a certain, a random spot, but in return, whatever velocity, whatever downward velocity you have already will, still be given to you.
It looks like they do damage
form
on top
of
of that because I'm
damage.
using it when I'm not even moving and it's still damaging me.
Yep, there is a little amount of initial damage,
Yep.
and that damage can be avoided with another item that comes in much later.
So you want to use the dislocator just as you start falling so you don't have as much velocity built
Yep.
up.
Yeah. The velocity buildup is an important part of the thing.
Okay, so how do you get the
Also,
dislocator?
it's crafted with. Look at me now, forgetting my own recipes. But I believe it's a compass. Yeah, no, it's a compass, gunpowder, and an ender pearl.
Okay.
It's basically just like a little magic tech child of the compass,
Big fan
and
of
it's
tech.
also got a sister item, which is the impulsor.
Mhm.
Now, I don't know if it should stream properly, but if you want to try it out,
The impulsor. I went beom, and it pushed me back a bit. What does that mean? Oops.
Oh.
It added my velocity.
The mic is reconnecting.
hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
I can hear you now.
Sorry about that. Let me pour you back here. So So the impulsor is made using an Eye of Ender,
Mhm.
and essentially what it does is it launches you based on how long you're holding it down for.
Oh,
It
I
does
see.
have a burnout, after which it will not work. It's indicated by the sound cue.
Mhm.
So the longer you hold it for, the further you'll go.
In what direction? Just the one that
And-
you're facing?
The one that you're facing, yeah.
Okay.
So wherever you're pointing, it'll take you. You have to, hold it down just long enough that it doesn't burn out,
Okay. What's the
and then immediately
cooldown?
release it. And the cooldown, basically what happens during the cooldown, it's a couple of seconds, but during those couple of seconds, if you try to use it again, what will happen is you will take a certain amount of kinetic damage, and you will completely stop in place. So essentially, this is a great item to use as an elytra booster. Not like
Oh, I
that
see.
much needed, but while you're flying, you can hold it down and go very far, very fast. And then if it's cooling down and you hit it again, you'll basically slam into an invisible wall.
Oh, I see. What's the
But this
optimal,
item is also helpful
holding
with,
holding time?
So there's a sound cue that plays. I don't know if it's. I hope it's working for you. Do you have music on? It might be related to that. But when you hold it down, does it make like a sound?
Yeah, it does.
Yes,
I
there
just
was a
don't know
block.
like exactly when
That
I should
rising
stop.
sound. So the rising sound, you sort of have to get a feel for it, but it's a consistent sound every time. There's a rising, and then
Oh
eventually
yeah.
it
Wow, that's
burns
actually a
off.
really good boost.
Yep. Yeah, it can take you very far. In fact, better than fireworks can. And while it is an item that eventually expends itself, it does not take from your elytra usage. But this is another item that, before you have the elytra, it also helps you get across these waves. Endermites can spawn on these waves, and using the discolored vacuum flux blocks, they can actually expand upon the structure, essentially giving themselves more room to spawn. That's a lot harder to, describe without seeing it in action, but it takes a long time, so it's probably best to spare you that.
Okay, I think I know when the cooldown doesn't work. It's like when it kind of goes boing.
Yep, that's right. That's the sound of it burning out, and then you have to wait for it again because it'll still do the cooldown. Oh, see, now I've lost my way. Hold on.
Oh, and if the cooldown ends, you also end up getting knocked into an invisible wall.
Yep. I'll admit that's a bit of a side effect from because you're still like holding it down, and then you're already in the cooldown, so it just harms you again. Let's see. Oh, another thing. If you this will help later on, but real quick, if you want to go into settings, accessibility, there's a slider that it has this it's text background opacity, and if you want to set that to 0, that will help later on. And in the meantime, I'll get you off this structure. You get the gist. It's basically this very long parkour challenge that eventually takes you to the Outer End Islands.
Okay.
You'll have to fight a couple of Endermites on the way, but it'll take you there.
Seems risky, if not more risky than the Ender Dragon.
Yeah, maybe. It is definitely more unconventional. It's not meant to be like the thing that you have to do. It's just another thing to prevent, the player from feeling forced down one path.
Okay.
Okay. So now that we've seen that,
Still getting the hang of the
now we get into the dislocator.
Might be the most deaths Camus had on stream, by the way.
Probably.
I feel kind of honored. Oh my god, that's great.
All right, we're here now.
Here,
That's all that matters.
there's another thing that you can do with the dislocator. It's sort of like I don't know. I guess it works good as a PvP weapon, but you can also use it against enemies. Here, why don't you go over to next to these pigs that I've spawned and use it? And it's hard for you to see it.
Oh,
but
it's also
basically,
a big pig with me.
mobs will be dragged along with you in a certain radius, and they'll also receive additional velocity. So they essentially lose their footing. That's very helpful in certain situations that we encounter later on.
Kind of make it look a little black hole that sucks other things into it nearby.
They will not take damage, but if they go flying into a pit, they go flying into a pit,
The old technically didn't kill them.
Interesting.
Environmental kill.
It was fate. Okay, so now we're actually getting into the deep end itself.
Mhm.
The idea here is that the further out you go, the more things you see in the end. There's more to explore, but you have to go further out. So now you're seeing these deposits, right? This is the first thing that players will see, that long-term players will see and be like, oh, what's that?
Oh yeah, that looks a bit different.
This
This
is
actually takes a
called
while to mine.
smooth end stone.
Okay. Looks a little bit
It's
smooth.
smooth.
It is.
So basically, you see them in these like small deposits, right? Like these, like they're almost like pebbles.
Mhm.
Let's keep on going further out.
Yep. Show me some wacky stuff.
Oh, you wanna be on foot for this one?
Be on what? Foot.
On foot,
Alright.
yeah, helps you get a better sense for it. Eventually, we can start flying with Elytra and whatnot.
No worries.
But the idea is that you just see what's going on, living the experience that the player will in survival mode.
Is
Anything,
the terrain different as well? Like, I noticed that, like, I guess the smooth endstone are like creating deposits that are like a little bit more annoying to get over than the typical like flat end terrain.
Yep, and they're also the more important part. Well, I guess it's not the more important part, but it's another thing. The thing that you'll notice is that the end deposit, the smooth endstone deposits themselves, start out very small, but as you can see, they're no longer pebbles like they were before.
Ah yeah, they're getting a bit bigger. I guess that's the radial thing over again, eh?
That's right.
Whoops! I dislocated on top of the end city.
Perfect.
Now I'm going to teleport
It's
you
just that
again
easy.
because you're starting to. I mean, you start to see the point.
Yep. Oh, what was that? Is there just lightning in the end? Or was that a meteor of some sort?
Oh, it was lightning, and you shall find out more about it in just a second.
Well, it's not there anymore.
Oh, there's another end flash. You know, I implemented end lightning like years before the end flash was announced, so it just came as like a wonderful coincidence.
Nice.
Nice.
Especially the fact that it's it has the sounds to it.
Hmm.
Okay, so eventually you're gonna come across larger things, right?
Mm-hmm.
How high is your render distance? Just out of curiosity.
I think it was at 12. I can up it if need be. Yeah,
You don't
it's at
have to
12.
necessarily.
I will see if we can handle 24. I mean, it should. It's Minecraft Bedrock.
How are things in the How are things in the stream?
I think
The stream looks fine.
yeah, stream is all good. As long as they can all hear us. Okay, wow, those are
You
some
should start to see it
long,
soon.
tall, like almost like a city skyline sort of thing.
Okay, welcome to layer 2 of the
Pause.
deep end. This is called the crags, right? These are all made of smooth end stone.
Okay. Any particular reason you chose smooth endstone instead of regular endstone?
Yes, the entire biome is it's designed to have sort of like arrowhead-shaped terrain. It's not supposed to be like very easily scalable.
Yeah, it doesn't look it.
But as you move in, you'll start to hear the ambient sounds and lightning.
Oh yeah, I can see some things up there.
Yeah.
Permission to use Elytra, sir.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Try your elytra.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me just get the hang of this repulsor again. Oh, it's like it's gravitationally getting me or something like that. I don't know. And then I got blown up.
That's right. There is heavy magical winds in this biome. There's a constant storm that happens here. If you try to use your elytra here, it will be incredibly difficult.
Okay.
And you have a high risk of being slammed against the mountains and struck by lightning midair.
I see,
Essentially,
I see.
Or you
You
can
know,
paraglide.
this biome is almost impossible to traverse solely with the elytra. What we do have, though, are these. I'll teleport you again.
Yeah.
Sorry for throwing you around so much,
That's fine,
but
that's fine.
we have these. And these are regular bridges that connect to the other parts. As you can see, there's also like heavier fog here.
Yeah, definitely. So it kind of forces you to traverse it on foot.
Yep. Now, because we are limited to the live stream, I don't know what our chances are that the new mobs here will start spawning in. We might be able to wait.
If not,
in the meantime, you notice.
probably just spawn them in yourself.
Yeah, I'll spawn them in. The spawn eggs are functional.
That's good. What's a small chorus
the,
bridge on top of these?
Yeah, that's the cool thing about the flowers here is that they spawn, without being closed. So they sort of grow upwards in the shape of the lightning. It's upwards lightning though.
Oh, I see.
Just another thing. So if you stay in this biome long enough, you'll start to see these sculptures emerge, sort of. Chorus trees, of course, but still.
Enderman got me again. Thank you.
Why don't I? Oh, did you look at one?
Yeah, I did.
Or-
I know I did this time.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
All right. Show me the
Um,
mobs.
Yep, it's time to see the mobs. I'm sorry you couldn't see them naturally, but that's it's okay.
That's fine. It happens.
It takes a while for them to spawn in naturally, but you can be sure that the survival player will see them.
Mhm.
Here we go. This is the whale.
The whale.
You should probably start running.
Like
Okay.
the movie.
You've made this dimension very hostile, I will say. Oh god, a bunch of Endermen after me.
It is possible to avoid the whale, because the ends doesn't have to necessarily be hostile. I think a lot of people like it, not that way.
I tried to fly away from the Enderman with my elytra, and I felt myself starting to get the hang of the gravitational forces, but then I died. Okay, right.
The
whale.
further up you go, the worse it gets.
I bet.
Where did it go?
Yeah,
There it is,
well.
way over there. But the whale, I guess I'll explain the lore of it later. But basically, this is a mob that essentially it shakes itself as if it's been hurt, and in response, the Enderman will attack whoever caused it to start wailing.
Oh, so it's like an alarm clock or something. I don't know why that was
Basically.
the first thing I thought of, but... Okay.
It has that sort of like shaking to it. But I can kill this thing.
It's like a
Yeah,
phone.
what does it drop?
Well, as of now, it doesn't drop anything. But eventually, what it's going to do is it's going to drop its baleen. Baleen? I don't know how you pronounce it. But
Yeah, I think
essentially, it's
baleen.
the stuff that baleen. Yep. The whale is it's related to overworld whales in a way that I'll explain later. But basically, it's a baleen will allow you to calm the Enderman down,
Okay.
which is useful later.
Assuming you actually managed to
And
kill
now-
the thing.
Assuming you do. Alright, this is the works, and it's based off of the Elytrophes jellyfish, or the fireworks jellyfish, where it gets its
Okay.
name from.
Oh, that has already done a bunch of stuff. Or was that just a random
So-
lightning strike?
Oh no, that's its work. You can see
Oh.
the sparks in the air that signal that it's nearby. Essentially, this makes the player have to really stay on their feet. They can't just kill the whales and start walking around again. If they see this approaching, it's essentially like a moving storm cloud.
Oh, and now the end of an arc.
These enemies are relentless.
Die
They'll
in
never
3,
stop when can.
2, 1.
I'll teleport you back.
You've sealed my death sentence.
As of now, the works also does not drop anything.
Well, at least I killed it. I killed one thing this entire stream.
Let's
You
go. Oh, and now
And you know what? That's pretty commendable because the mobs here have more health in order to, accommodate the player's growing arsenal.
Oh, well, the Crags got me again. I'm so glad I have keep inventory. This must be brutal for survival players.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you're not if you're trying to go solely with your elytra, this is designed to be a very long playthrough that you're very intentionally going through. Let's see. Well, you get the point of the works. It provides the player with with a bit more of a threat if
I
it
was
notices
flying
you.
when you teleported.
This really is
Now-
tough to. I'm sorry. Did I? Oh yeah. Ooh. How do I go over there?
I'm still alive. Despite everything, I'm still alive. Nope, not anymore. Okay.
Oh. You're doing science and
Okay.
you're still alive.
I'll let you teleport me back and we can continue because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time trying to escape.
Yeah.
Where does the lightning
okay.
come from, specifically?
The lightning, it spawns on the spawn rule wise, it will spawn on any smooth end stone that is placed significantly high enough in the end.
I mean,
It will
lore-wise.
attract that lightning. Why is it there? It's lore wise. It's basically a way for the evil presence in the end that's indicated by Minecraft dungeons and just general Minecraft lore. It's a way for it to trap the other organisms that exist further out in the end.
Okay.
Alright, can you pretty please teleport me back? I know you've done it like a million times.
Yes, sorry. There really is this is about, I don't know, the 65% mark of what's here in the deep end. But let me just get real fast out of here. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I could continue the stream for maybe another 15 minutes. So you could try going through at least some of the rest of the stuff, and then if we're almost done, then we could potentially go through the rest of it. But we'll see.
TP. All right. So basically, the crags, the second layer of the deep end, goes out for about 1,000 blocks or so. So anywhere between 3,000 blocks out to 45,000 blocks out. No, 4,500 blocks out. Anyway, now you're out. Welcome to the reef. The fog is lifted, and we are now in a biome with a bit more intrigue in it. So while we're navigating here, I'll briefly tell you about the I'll just real quick go over the lore. Basically, this thematically the deep end goes off the assumption that at some point there was an event that brought a bunch of old overworld mobs into the end from the overworld's oceans. So these are the same mobs that existed around the time of the Sniffer, but they somehow got transported from the overworld dimension to the end via, I don't know, spooky means.
Okay.
And they evolved to barely live here.
Oh, we got some end sand, I'm guessing.
Granular endstone. Yep, it's got the special properties of falling when you jump on it. Not too complicated, pretty generic.
Okay.
But what you will notice here is that shulkers spawn here. Deep End redefined shulkers to be part of this group of old mobs that eventually got mutated in the end dimension.
As if they're limpets or something. Okay, well...
The works will also spawn here.
What will?
The works, which is the jellyfish creature.
Oh yeah, there's a shulker. Hello, shulker.
Here, I'll teleport you up here to see another thing. So,
Ooh.
this is called Stalasa Hill. Now, this is a block that grows naturally in this part of the deep end. And these specific structures. Now, these structures will naturally regrow the block, but if you mine all of it at once, then the sponge will essentially die, and it won't regenerate.
That's cool.
But this block was made so that late game players would have an easier source of sponges.
Oh, okay.
These are essentially they're essentially one-time use sponges. The dead Stalasa Hill can be put back into these structures to rejuvenate. But as you can see, if I get some water out, put it on this, it will drain it up.
Oh, okay.
And it's a pretty significant radius. So this is, players in the late game who like clearing out oceans and water and whatnot will appreciate this block.
Okay, so you just get a bunch of this, use it up, and then once you're done, put it all back here?
Yeah, you can. Because those structures are pretty rare, and if you don't want to wait for it to regrow, you can just put them back and rejuvenate.
Okay.
Now, let me try and find...
Is there anything new in the end cities?
With the end cities? No, there is not.
Mhm.
There is one new structure that appears in the end. As of now, it only appears once. That will be changed. Let's see. I'm trying to find this other biome type thing. It's a bit harder to find because basically these mobs they're not doing well. It's not a very lush place, and they sort of struggle to survive against
I see.
the
There's an invisible
greater
block
powers
here,
of the,
isn't it? That defines when the sponge continues.
Is it still there? No, it's an entity.
Oh, that makes
But
sense.
that entity in the middle that rejuvenates all of them will die if you break all the ones around it.
Okay, that makes sense. I mined through the floor. Oh, it's a floating thing. I thought it was like a really big tower. Okay. Well, that definitely like
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
gets people's attention.
Yep. Versus all the pebbles that allow you to walk around, this is actually like loading. Definitely catches the eye more. Let's see. TP. 500. Yeah.
Uh-oh, I think I'm going back to the crags.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Not the
this is
crags.
I hope I can manage to find one of these things in time. They really aren't that uncommon. I've just gotten some terrible luck today.
Ah, well, it happens. I'm just
Here
having
we
a
are.
grand old
Oh,
time
thank
flying
God.
around regardless.
It's good to hear. All right.
Cool, teleport me.
So, what you're looking at in front of you, I don't know if you can see it yet. Can you see anything?
Yeah, I can.
This is the cerulean kelp forest.
Ooh.
These are plants that were once much larger, but in the end, they do not have enough nutrients, and you're immediately being targeted. You're being targeted. You should...
By what? Oh, by those guys.
Get out of here!
Oh my
Get
god,
out of
it's
here!
the sunfish. The sunfish.
I'll address you later. Basically, the cerulean kelp forest is home to these growths. The floats are the purple things on top. If you jump on them, you'll get a little levitation boost. And there's a big
there
one
goes
over
my
here.
elytra. Alright. I'm just gonna
Teleport
teleport.
here again. Here.
Alright, so I get targeted if I break any of the blocks, or do they just hate me?
They get offended when you are close enough to them, but they also have a keen sense of smell. And also, if they detect a player flying with an elytra, they will immediately sniff you out, and they will fly at you at a much more rapid pace than if you were just spotted by them, usually.
Damn.
So there is a reason to go up to their level, which is these old growth cerulean kelp plants. On the very top, they have the faded float block.
Okay.
Should I just teleport you up here?
I want to try climbing.
I know I've forced you to endure many hazards at this point.
It's alright. I just gotta see. Can I jump through these? No, I can't.
The little tongues.
Yeah, it almost looks like that, or like leaves from a beanstalk.
It's like you've just eaten like a purple lollipop.
True.
Or,
These
Right.
originated from the
Couple of
overworld,
late.
but now they've evolved to have only one float. Why don't you jump on that? Jump on that.
Oh, too late. I mind it.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay. You
Faded
can place the
float.
black back down.
Whee!
oh,
And now they've all been alerted to your presence.
Yay! Time to shoot them.
Oh, well, these guys are going a lot higher. But basically, the mola rays live here. They are very emaciated fish, but they're also very powerful and very strong. There's no need for us to see this on stream necessarily. Maybe if we have enough time. There's probably, might have to do an next stream if that's okay. But these fish can be reintroduced to the overworld if you manage to do it. It is possible, and if you put them back in water, they can sort of develop an amphibious lifestyle, which is sort of a callback to, evolutionary traits that they have not fully lost yet, and they're able to hunt fish. They will massacre, their, descendants, but they are good fish, and they're able to live in water if you manage to get one.
Did you think of this before the Happy Ghast?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, this was.
Another one that you.
This has
that's
been
what someone
brewing
just
for
said in the chat as well.
3 years.
I am such a bad shot with these. Holy crap.
Their hitboxes are very on the more conservative end, definitely. So I have trouble getting them as well. But
You'd think that since they're in
This
such a big
is-
storm, I would be able to hit them eventually. Oh, there we go. Gotcha.
Hey,
yep, you got it. So in the crags, the way to deter players from using, such an easy mode of transportation is to, bash them around. In this layer of the deep end, the method is to have these creatures which love the taste of elytra, and they will chase you down. They can chase down a player using fireworks and an elytra. So they're pretty nasty creatures. I'll give you some fireworks if you want to test that out.
Sure. If I don't want my elytra to immediately die.
Oh, yeah. But to show the player again that they should try to at least give it some effort of traveling on foot, the mola rays, which is their name, the mola fish, they'll bite off a little piece of your elytra, and you'll see it with a particle.
They
So the player will
bit off
wonder,
a bit more than my elytra than
Oh,
I
God.
anticipated.
it bit off your head.
Yep.
Yeah, a
Alright,
piece of the
that-
elytra will physically fly off, and you'll be able to see it. And something to just tell the player, you shouldn't be using that here.
Okay.
What
Do
else
the
is there?
molas or whatever they call drop anything?
Unfortunately, again, not as of now.
They still hate me.
Mob drops is one thing I haven't really I haven't been able to really make it work because it's there's a certain way at least Mojang likes to do it.
Yeah.
I've been wondering, do I want to make stakes of these guys? What do I want to do with them? They're
Yeah.
really big after all. They can't just drop themselves like other fish.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I want them to do more, and that is all. That is all coming soon.
It's so hard to
Um,
tell when they're gonna get me because there's so many, and they're sneak up behind me. Oh, I got one of them. Everything here does so much damage.
Man, there's a bit more stuff, but I guess for now we have the whole gist of the deep end. There are these mobs that somehow got here from the overworld oceans, and they evolved here, but they're low in number,
Hmm.
and eventually they mutate and begin to become corrupted. And that's the shulker, the works, and even the whale, which all eventually, in the past they used to look like something else, but not anymore. That's
Yeah.
pretty much the lore.
Okay.
And I guess this is probably a good place to end off, if I had to estimate.
Okay. Can you just quickly list the content that you haven't shown?
Let's see. Mainly, I haven't shown you guys the vestibule, which is by far the biggest feature of the project. It's got significance to the how the post game plays out. Along with that, the features such as the Ender Cowl, the Bismuth block, the Star Springs. Trying to see what else.
Okay, so a decent.
We never got a good look at. Yeah, there's a decent bit more, but it's ultimately not too much. And in a second stream, you'd probably be able to fit in another mod.
Yeah, I might try the Stellarity data pack along with it. So yeah, depending
Stellarity
on
is
whether
really
I
cool.
want to stream earlier or not, these guys are still after me. Depending on like when I'm able to stream next, I'll see if I can finish off this one, and then see how I go. I still haven't taken notes from my previous few streams just because I've been so busy with the uni and stuff. So I'll have time to do it all, and I'll get some thoughts on this place to you, on this add-on. I say as I die for about the
Appreciate
20th
that.
time. Cool. Well, I think I'm gonna stay in the stronghold where I'm relatively safer. Do you have anything else to say? Are you planning on uploading another version to MCPDL?
The current version that you're playing right now, I plan to upload. It has a bunch of the things that have not been shown on the MCPDL page, and stuff that you haven't seen yet that I guess will be seen at another date.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good amount that I haven't been able to show, but this was a pretty productive time in terms of showing things off.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Cool. So we can plug that once you've uploaded it, so other people can give it a go and see if they die more or less times than me.
I appreciate that.
Almost certainly less.
I hope so. It is kind of fun going into these projects completely blind. But in other cases, it's like, The mod name is called the Deep End. It's not a mod. It's a MCPDL add-on for Minecraft Bedrock Edition.
It will be coming
What
to
does
Curseforge, hopefully.
MCPDL stand for?
Minecraft Pocket Edition download, I think.
I didn't know that. I legitimately
I'm guessing that's
thought they
what
just
it's
called it that
called.
because it was a funny name.
MC Pedal. I don't know.
That's how I pronounced it.
The big
Oh yeah, I
pedal.
can see that.
It's a new thing at McDonald's.
The McPaddle.
True. All right. I think that's all we have for
It goes on the
today.
McBike.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for
everyone
having me,
coming.
Mr.
Yep.
MCIA.
Yep. Thanks, Andrex, as well.
Yeah,
It's
thanks
been a
for
while
coming.
since we've
Really
had
appreciate
someone on stream to take us through the mod. I know I would have been hopelessly lost without your guidance. But you got
Yeah,
some.
I'm sorry
good
for
stuff
like
in there.
having to order you around so much.
No, it's useful. I mean, usually when I've done stuff, I need to like locate biomes and stuff myself, or that sort of thing. And especially since your stuff's like quite spread out, I'm not sure how long I would have to take to come across it naturally. So, yeah, really appreciate the guidance.
Well, thank you for checking out the Deep End. This is the first, public appearance it's had outside of my own, sparse public appearances.
Mm-hmm.
So I really appreciate it.
Nice. All right, I think that's where we'll leave it. Thank you again to Anthrax, and thanks to Dim, as always, for being my willing servant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim.
Emphasis on the willing. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Dim4 because I make really good videos.
Yippee! There should be a video out like in a week or two.
Nice. Which one is this on?
Actually, it's the productivity one.
Oh,
It's
nice.
about yeah,
Good stuff.
and hopefully it'll be out this week. But don't quote me.
Depends on how productive
As always,
you are.
don't quote me. Never quote me ever. Anyway.
Don't quote me. Dim4 2025.
Yeah. Perfect.
I think I'll like and subscribe to the channel.
Yippee!
Nice. All right. Thanks everyone for coming. If you're not already in the Discord as well, feel free to join. There should be a link in the description so you can continue the conversation. And depending on how I figure things out, we'll be back with the deep end, with the rest of the deep end, and potentially Stellarity next time, whenever that is. So thank you all for watching and have a good rest of your weekend.